Oh. Good evening, John. How are you? Hey, Split Rock. Nice to see you. Kyle Stevens. Doing good, John. Wigwag. Nice to see you. Ralph Greenwood. Hello. Hello, Ray. Nice to see you in here. Jim Tedesco. Nice to see you in here. Ian, are you in here? I didn't see you if you are. Well, if you are, good evening, Ian. Nice to see you in here. Oh, there you are, Ian. Nice to see you. I am sweating because I'm almost had my whole yard mowed. I came home just a little after 5 and my time, Central Time, and knocked it out, most of it. I have a little bit here in the front and where the dogs are. When I'm done with this, I'm going to knock it out because there'll still be some daylight. It just rains so much. It is just like super tall. Looks good, though. Looks nice and green. Who else we got in here? Let's see. Joe in here. Well, a few more people get in here. I know I started a few minutes late. I get a drink. Yeah, I know. It's just, and we're going to get more rain at the end of this week, over the weekend. It's like it's always nice during the week, but never on the weekend, which is okay because I'd be inside, got something else to work on inside. So, well, hopefully I don't get kicked off. I kind of see it thinking about it. Yep. Yep, wigwag. Seems like everybody's been getting a good amount of rain at least right now in the spring. So we'll see what happens in another month. It'll probably be yellow. So it'll be too hot to go outside, and I'll be inside. That's all right, Ray. Perfectly fine. I do that too. I do that on the other guys when they're on track Tuesday sometimes. Wait for a few more people to get in here, and then we will get going. I got a few things to show you guys and talk about. Dwight Curley, hello. Nice to see you. Accept the risk, blah, blah, blah. What's this pop up? Hey, CSX. Nice to see you. Oh, well, no problem. Thanks for stopping in. Hey, Flying Crow. Nice to see you, Robert. Hey, Pappy. Nice to see you in here. Well, we got a few more people in here, so. Oh, at Timonium? Yeah, no. Unfortunately, it's hard for me to travel, especially when it requires overnight. The most I can do is a night, and then I'd have to come back to do a treatment, or I have to find a clinic where I can do a treatment. That's why I'm hoping someday the YouTube meet and greet will be a little bit closer home maybe next year, and so it won't be so bad for me to go. So he's there. All right, we got a few more in here. Got a couple more in here. Oh, is Heath in here? Yeah, there's Heath. Hello, Heath. Boxcar Jerry's in here. All right. Hey, Low Country Rails. Nice to see you. All right. So, as you guys know, I've still been working away on my new section, and I got a little bit of a new thing to add to the back. I had that kit bashed building that I was going to do. So what I decided to do is I didn't really like it. Thanks, Jerry. Yes, I'm going to show. Oh, I got to get those too. I almost forgot those. Thanks for reminding me, Jerry. I almost forgot that one too. Yes, I have a couple things to show you guys off here tonight. But first, I did get this from PTF Designs or PFG Train Fanatic. This is the rolling mill. It's about this thick. Got a nice brick on the side there. It is lighted. It's wired. You can kind of see the lights here. Yeah, it does. Sometimes you have to do that, Heath. Yeah, it's no fun to do that, but you got to do it. You got to do it sometimes. This is so cool to put back there. Cannot wait to light this up. And it kind of got me thinking about lighting up the rest of the refinery area once I get it done, putting in some lights back there. But this is lighted up. I just have to wire it in along with my other lights. Once I get to the lights, it did come with the puff of smoke in it too. So I'm going to put this up against the backdrop there along the refinery area. I think this is going to look nice with some static grass around it. I'm going to get the fence. I've got some ideas going. I have to get my roads going. Thanks, Pappy. Yeah, this is really cool. It was a little bit pricey. These other ones aren't too bad. They're like 14 to 15, but this one was about $28, but is the biggest one he has, and it's lighted. But I was going to go with something else, but this mill just fit. It just fit perfectly in there. No, I did not use his discount code. Yeah. Oh, hey, Sparky. Nice to see you. Good day, Sparky. Yeah, this is really nice. Going to be a nice detail to that, and it gets me thinking about lighting it up because this is lit up. So once I get the lights on, it just makes sense to light up that refinery, light up the Conrail siding that goes into there, especially where the refinery is. You could do some night switching, maybe turn off the lights. Huh. Well, I might get another one for my other area down here that he has. He's got a few more that I really like. Yeah, this is super cool, and it is lit up. So I really do like that. So I think I will eventually light up the rest of the refinery area. Just have to find some lights that work. My Sparky is here. I've got a couple Conrail things to show off as well for my birthday. I got this from Blueford Shops. This nice, cool little Conrail caboose. Has the side markers on it. Very nicely detailed. I really like this. I wish that these little things would light up, but I think they're just little pieces of plastic but it's very well detailed. Thank you, Kyle. Yes, and to go with it, I have this to switch my yard. My dad painted this. This is a Lifelike Proto or Walters Proto 2000. No sound, but does have a decoder in it, and it it's not working, so I'm gonna have to see what's going on with it. But I'll get it working, and we'll get this running in the yard. Yep, thank you, Heath. The caboose is really nice, but yeah, this is super nice. He painted this. See the detail on it. The light in the front does not work, but I think that's the Proto. It doesn't have a light in it. Got to weather it up a little bit and get it running, but yeah, I know. That's why I had to have it hand painted. But really cool, really cool. That's gonna switch out the refinery area. Now my other switcher is, excuse me, it's right here behind my caboose. Just took off on its own. The body's sitting in the yard, but he painted this calf. To match an ICG one. This is an old River Rossi calf kit with no engine in it. I have to put the couplers on it, but that's it there. I really like this. This is gonna be cool with the switch engine, and it goes with this little engine right here. Thank you, Pappy. Hi, John Tanzillo. So yeah, you can even see this one has the little, hard to see, there's a little number. I know Sparky's going to go, it's in scale. So, mind to get your magnifying glasses out. But yeah, he did this for me as well. This was the old C&O switcher I had. This is a BLI, has sound. You saw it in the ops video that I did. Everything's running great. I was running train for a while, and then when I decided to make a video, of course, everything goes wrong. But I don't know. You'd have to ask him. He might do one for you if you send it to him. But yeah, he does this is a really good job. These are very delicate to work with because it's got the light board in there. It's got the sound. It's Keep Alive. So it's got, all the stuff in it. So, hey, Mom and Son, Tammy and Ray, nice to see you. But that was the one that was the C&O switcher. And so he painted that for me. And I love this one over in my new yard over here by the refinery. It will work the interchange with ICG and Conrail. So. And I did get the Blair Line Clark gas station kit as well to do. Hey, Anthony, nice to see you in here. I didn't catch you. To do in my new town there. That's going to be kind of cool to do. They're going to be very delicate to do, but we'll get it done. I think it's going to look nice. And I have the Walters Northern Gas Refinery little kit, the Northern Gas distributing company. That's going to be Clark, and that's where they're going to distribute their gas. I almost have that done. I just have to do a few things to it. I just have to do a few of the pipes, and that's it. It'll be done, and then weather it. And then once I do that, I kind of put my road going back there and do my road for the refinery. Chazco, nice to see you. Do the road for the refinery and hopefully build the other one. I just am procrastinating about this one. I think the other one is just going to go super quick. Now that I'm doing this one, once I get going on it, I should be able to do the other one. It's just the procrastination because it's a pain. I mean, all I have left to do on the kit is the worst part, which is all this. There's nothing left in that one. Oh yeah, right here. Figure out all this piping. This is what I have to figure out next. I think it'll be pretty simple. Hopefully Walter's instructions aren't too bad. If not, I can make it up and make it look like it should. That's how I think I'm going to do it. Because their instructions are so great. But that's all I got left on that one. And then I have to paint the other the other smokestacks are painted, and I just got to put them in place. I make my sign for standard. Do that, and yep, that'll be good. So I really do like that background flat, though. That is going to sit in there so nicely when everything's put together. It's going to look really, really nice. Exactly, Heath. Exactly. Yep, Kyle, it is. Man, that kid is killer. Eventually, someday I'm going to have them both done, and I'll be great. And I'll have to put my highway in as well. I've got everything to do my highway. I just have to get going on building the highway. I've got the rails. I think I've got enough rails and everything that I need for it. So parts is parts, Ralph. Yeah, I think I just in the end going to go by the picture and figure out where it goes. I think that's the best thing you can do with the kit, to be honest. So and then eventually put my streets in and put my railroad crossings in and the sensors for them. I have all the sensors and everything. I just have to put those in. I think I'm going to wait to ballast that area until I get like the streets in, and then I'm going to ballast, then do all the landscaping around it. I think I will do it that way. There he goes. Yep, definitely right, Split Rock. Pretty much the same, Tammy. That's how I'm doing it. And my other kit was the other like gas company was so easy to do. It was like easy peasy. And it had some pipes in it that was a little difficult, but it's nothing like this. This is like I think one of the top worst kits that they have. Yeah. And I do have the yard office kit to do that. I'm thinking of making my security office for the refinery. So yeah, Tammy, that's it. Are you guys gonna do any town or anything or any structures on your guys' layout? Because I love seeing Ray sitting there and those trains. The last one, the mail call, I just like watching all those trains run and see what you guys got. It's so cool. Yeah, Heath. Luckily, I finally got it. I thought I had my track right with this, and I wound up putting another siding in. I'm so glad I did put in actually two sidings. It just makes for some cool ops. It looks. I think it just fit in great. I still got a ton of stuff to do with this new area. I still have to build the last little bit of this area here. I've got some ideas for the hotel and the ballpark area. Yes, I do, Kyle. Yep. Do I have any cornfields on my land? Yes, I do. On the other part where the mountain used to be, there's a farm. I have a pumpkin patch there, but I also do where the cows are, and along the main there, I do have a cornfield, the Blueford Shops and Scale Cornfield. Um, some are just picture Sparky, but there are some of those places that I took some ideas from. Um, the one is the Wood River area up there, the GM&O one. Not this one. This one here. That's the Wood River area that I model, and the other ones I just honestly use for reference, especially when I'm weathering my locomotives. It's great to actually have what the way it looked in the era that you're modeling. You actually have a physical picture of it. You see so much more detail than getting something off Google or whatever. Oh, okay, Tammy, that's cool. And of course, Robert, I am still going to send you some locomotives once I um, get the decoders for those two. Um, Here in the next week, I will send them. Yep, earlier records were made out of a shellac. They were extremely thick, and um, some are very collectible, depending on what you get. So, okay, okay, Robert. Yep, I will there in the next week probably get a couple decoders for these, and I'm gonna ask somebody who knows about decoders who's done a couple of these, which ones to use in them. Yep, Kyle, I have some original pressings, but I do have some repressed ones, unfortunately. um, um, uh, you have to like some of the big ones you want to find of big bands or the big names and some of the albums you really like. Unfortunately, um, I just got the Abbey Road box set too, which was pretty cool. Can't wait to get to hear some of that, especially some of the outtakes. Will be very cool. But so, yep, that is what I've been up to. I've been trying to do as much as I can on my layout, and I've a little bit at a time. I really, really got to get the refinery area done, and then I can probably be once I get my bridge done, be done with that end part. I just got to work on this part up here, which will be a lot easier. Motowns. Oh, really, Anthony? Shame on it. Unless he plays them, then that's okay. Um, I've got some Temptations, some Supremes. Yeah, so I've got a few Motowns too. Um, Hello, Train Work. Nice to see you. Kyle, you would be surprised. I found some on the fall at a fall festival. I found some really great records. Um, it cost me around $100, but I came my way with like I don't know 70 or so pretty decent ones. I really stacked up my collection that day. Some great stuff that I really want: Steve Miller, Cheap Trick, some Paul McCartney, some. I had some Temptations. There was a ton. Gene, Gary Lewis and the Playboys. There was just a ton of them I found. Um, hey Rodney, nice to see you. I didn't see you in here. Oh, there you are. Um, so yeah. And for the people who are new in here, I was showing off a few things. I'll show them off again. My little caboose went along with my switcher. For my birthday, I got this Buford Shop caboose or caboose. I gotta remember to call it caboose. Oh, that's a good question, Heath. Depends on what you're buying in your model railroader. This is much more. This is could be every bit as more expensive than a record when it's all said and done. But that's my little caboose, Blueford Shops, and then my dad painted this for me to go with it. This is a Lifelike or Walters Proto. Well, those are all good records, Tammy. I'm not gonna lie. Trains came first, Pappy. He does. Yeah, he might switch to N scale. Or he might have one on the side. Maybe he'll make a shelf layout underneath his shelf layout, underneath his big shelf layout. And then I also have this little engine he painted for me as well. Oh, Anthony was in here. He saw that. This is going to switch my yard. So, yeah, not anymore, Wigwag. So that is going to switch out the interchange with Conrail. And I also have the calf to go with it. Put that back. I don't want to lose my caboose. And that's the calf to go with it. I just got to put it back on the chassis. But well, I might lose it in a closet. Yeah, I don't have any of those in my collection yet, Kyle. Those are ones I would like to add to my collection. So those are good ones, Wigwag. Those are really good ones. Those are two I'd like to have as well. So yeah, something like that, Hot Rod Rodney. Wow, Tammy, that is a good one. Kyle, I do almost have my Led Zeppelin collection completed. I'm only missing a couple in through the outdoor and presents and number one. And that's it. That's all I need. And so I think I'm gonna have to buy reprints of those. uh yeah, that didn't end well, did it, Ian? Or did it, Heath? Sorry, Heath. That didn't end well. Oh, that's a really good one too, Wagwag. Wow. Yeah, I have a nice pressing original, I believe UK one of All Things Must Pass. I have one weird Australian pressing of Led Zeppelin 4, weird Australian pressing of Abbey Road in green vinyl. I do have some Beatles. I have a um, Revolver, which the mine one I got was cheap at the time on eBay, and now it's worth a little bit more than what I paid for it. So, me too, Kyle. I mean, I don't have a cheap one, but I don't have like a good one. I just have a medium one. I have the Auto Technica, was it ATL 90 or whatever, which is a good turntable. but it's not like I can't set the tracking speed for the, which is what I eventually want and for my record. So, I mean, I've got a wide variety of stuff, but I have a wide variety of music too that I like. So, and of course, yes, I have my. I don't have Michael Jackson Thriller yet, but that is one I do want because it was like the number one selling record. So, ooh, that's a nice wigwag too. Oh well, hey, you know what? That's what I started on, and then I saved up and for a Christmas bonus got what I got now, which works good. I mean, it works good, but yeah, like I said, I'd like to have a multi-tracking one or tracking one. I really would, just to set that. It just helps some of them that have little light skips in them. It would take it out, but someday, someday. But right now, I'm happy with what I got. It does the job, so it's not a bad turntable. So only thing I don't like is as a felt platter cover, and so you're talking about on dry days, static, and it just it sticks to everything. So I got to get a synthetic one. Well, yeah, that's good, Kyle. Yeah. So, who in here will be going to the meet and greet in Colorado coming up next week? Yep, I used to do that all the time, Tammy. Yep, I believe I had an old Sony, maybe. All right, Anthony's going. Heath is going. Does he get his lighter out too, Rodney? Not me. Oh, John's not going. Okay. I was just wondering who was going. So I imagine that did Widwag. Yeah, probably sounded when you played the live albums, it probably sounded just like you were right there because that's what they played through was the Hammond. Um, that's what Keith Emerson used. Pearl Jam and Boston. Hey, nothing wrong with that, Kyle. I like them too. Nope. Yeah, I knew you probably wouldn't be John, but John, your last update with that cattle run, um, the stockyards just look amazing. It really does. I know that took a amazing amount of time. It took me a long enough time to do the few animals I put on my farm and my cows. I couldn't imagine all those. Hey, good night, Tammy and Ray. You guys have a nice night. Look forward to seeing the next videos. That's understandable, Wigwag. There you go, Split Rock. Yeah, if you speed it the right speed, you could. Yep. Yeah, I was wondering that. No, I don't think he did, Anthony. I think he bought the cows because I saw the amount for Woodland Scenics cows, and that's probably about right considering where you buy them. Okay. I knew a lot of them were woodland scenics. That's what I use in mine. I've got two things of cows, a thing of horses. I have some pigs, but yeah, I've got the other animals too. I got another variety. I still have to put some out. I have like a hawk. I've got some goats and rabbits and stuff, and in scale, believe it or not. I have not put those out yet. I need to put those out. Um, yep, Chasco. I know. I wish I could go, but it is like I said. It's hard for me to go to travel a long distance for more than a couple days because I had to find a clinic and I have to do treatment, and you can't eat or drink that much and enjoy yourself. And so, yeah, it's kind of it would take the fun out of it. I'm not. But yeah, they look. That whole thing looks fantastic. I believe. Did you 3D print the fence, John? Because that looked like those are all three. And then I did see the Walters. It looked like the Walters uh, building in the back there. One of them looked like a Walters kit. Like it comes with the like the older wooden type grain silo that they make or grain elevator. Yes, that's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, I still have to do the fence for my pigs. They're probably going to run out all over the place if I don't. The horses have it, the cows have it. Yeah, everything else has it. But next for operations, I think actually to do operations, Joe, I need to make more of these, and I think in a couple weeks I haven't seen him in here tonight, but I'd like to have Kevin Brown over. I got a couple things to do the next couple weeks, but maybe depending on the weekend, have him over and do some operations on here and run some trains, set up some trains. That'd be nice. I really like to do a little bit lower camera and just do some switching in my yard for a little bit, like Robert Todd does. I really like his operation videos; are so nice. Yeah, yeah, they're right next to him, Anthony. They don't have far to go. Um, yep, they got a well, and they got pumpkins. I think those pigs are set. But yeah, definitely the ops in the refinery area would be nice. Switching out some tankers would be cool, and then interchanging between the two railroads, as well as like maybe bringing in a train from the ICG side from over here, bringing it into that yard, breaking it up, and then like dividing it between Conrail and the ICG. That would be a kind of a cool ops video, I think. So use one of my switchers. Hopefully, I get the Conrail one going. That would be nice. I don't know if it's just a thing, but none of my Conrail engines seem to run great. It must be Conrail. Oh well, they look good though. Hey, they look good. That's all that matters, right? Just like the prototype. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, we'll blame Conrail. The other thing I did have was I did have this Penn Central caboose. This is it's an old Atlas, I think. Can't see where it's. I believe it's an old Atlas. Um, Not a bad looking kit. Um, I need to put body mount couplers on this along with some new wheels, but or I was thinking about because this is Penn Central, turning this into like a yard office or like a maintenance away shed or something, like putting it down with some grass around it, weathering it up a little bit, or just could simply just actually use it. Could do that too. But just something to kind of play with. It still could be. Hey, the Conrail rolling stock works great. Cabisas are great. The SD7's okay. I think it's got a little gear issue and slips. I did use a little bit of this on it to get it going, to see if that works. But maybe that the decoder is not quite sitting in there too. So I may adjust it and it may run fine. Because there's times where it runs super smooth, and it's like going forward it runs super smooth, and then going in reverse it kind of seems like it's slipping gears. But it ran pretty good for Ralph when he was here. Hey Artie, nice to see you. So I don't know. It could be operator error. I wouldn't put it past me to not operate it properly. But yeah, I've got so many little projects to do around this thing now. Lights to put in and just that's true. They won't, Artie. But yeah, it does. It does. I mean, in my other little GP15, I think the decoder just needs to be pressed in just a little bit more, and I think it'll be okay. It seems like sometimes it's not making a connection, but it'll get going and then it runs okay. So, but I definitely like to figure out this switcher. Definitely have to figure out what's going on there. So, which I don't even know how to take off the. Looks like this is the same as the. Hmm. I was trying to see where you get this thing apart at, but oh, I'm gonna take it down and I'm just give it a quick look and see. Take the guy get the decoders from, since it's already in there. Hey, Byron VR, nice to see you. But Ray Ron, nice to see you in here. Yeah, so I've just been trying to catch up on everybody else's videos. I seen Tammy and Ray's, and I always see Pappy's, and because he comes on in the morning when I'm eating breakfast, so that's easy to always catch Pappy's every morning. And then of course I always see DYI. He hasn't been on lately, but someday I'm going to get someday I'm going to get this fleet of Conrail locomotives running good. Still like to get this one going. I'm still upset that I got burned on this one. Still upset that I got burned on this one. I should have asked, what type of box? What's the box? Send me a picture of the box. As soon as he sent me a picture of this box, I would have known that that's not a drop-in decoder type locomotive for sure. So, um, but it is nice. I mean, I can't wait to get a decoder in here and get it running. That'll be super on the layout. Like the old U-boat. I don't have a U-boat, but this will be cool to run back and forth too. So, yep. But hopefully Robert will get that one running. I think it just is the two plug in and wire to the frame. That's a case. That'll be pretty good to get going like the other one. Probably Anthony. Probably. But it'd be cool to get a decoder in this one, though. I'm really excited. This one still runs. This is an old Atlas Kato, but this thing still runs so super smooth for an old Kato. But I think it's really easy to put a decoder in these. I think you do have to do a little soldering to the frame, but uh, yes, they do split rock. Yep. Hey, Dundas, nice to see you. What is Anthony saying? Oh, yeah, Anthony. Yeah. But yeah, that'll be cool to get that. That'd be nice to get those in and added. I just got to put couplers on the one GP40 once it gets running. But really, uh, oh my goodness. But yeah, Robert, once I get those decoders, I will send those off to you and we'll see. We'll see. I'll get those running. My other ones, I think, like I said, I think that one's going to actually need a little, maybe in the motor, needs a little bit of oiling too. I just did the gears. So, um, but the more I run them, probably also the more they'll better they'll run like anything else. I've got a couple others. I haven't ran my old IC uh, black and white high nose Jeep in a while too. So I really need to get the cobs out of it too. And there's a few of them I need to run. It'd be nice. I got to learn how to MU stuff with this new system. I have no idea how to do that yet. So we'll learn how to do that as well. And I'm really hoping I'll get my other SD40 back someday when he gets the part from Kato to fix it. And I can get it to go with my other one, and that will look super nice. I can't wait to pull a big grain train or pull one down into this new area and divide it up in the yard. So um, that will be nice. Well, guys, I think that is all that I have for tonight. Just want to show off a couple of things I got, show off my locomotives, show Sparky my Conrail switcher because that is cool. And I will eventually get that thing running. We'll have an ops video of that going through the refinery area, switching out cars. But hopefully in the next couple of weeks, I will have another. Yep. Thank you, Pappy. Have another. Yep. Thank you, Sparky. Have another update for you guys. Pappy, I don't know when someday I hope you come here to visit the layout like Ralph did. I know I think you're planning on it, but hopefully someday uh, this summer I get to see you. Thank you, John, for stopping by. I get to see you. Thank you, Ian. Get to see you stop by. So, all right. So, yep. Thank you, Ray. Well, everybody, you guys have a good night. I'm going to go finish baling my grass. Is the best way to put that. Don't have much left. So, just the area where the dogs are. So, everybody take care. If I don't talk to everybody before they do the meet and greet, you guys have fun at the meet and greet. And we will catch you guys later. Thank you.